Good morning. Welcome to another edition of I Be Having Questions with yours truly, Wes Walker. I just be having questions, and today I wanted to ask about the recent controversy with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese about the whole, Caitlin did the little move, and then Angel did it, and then everybody had a problem because she was black. I just want to talk about that because I think I look at things a little differently than everybody do. I see the issue being a little different. I look at both of these young ladies as, the high level athletes, the best of the best, very competitive. So why not just let them talk their shit, right? Like, why do we care so much who was right, who was wrong, who was classless, who wasn't? It seemed like when women athletes, had that swag and had that, cockiness and all that type of stuff, it just seemed like in general the sports world or society had a problem with it. When men do it, it's looked at as confidence and good and all this type of stuff, Draymond Green running around the court kicking people and cussing at refs and stuff, and we say he's a driving force, he's the tough guy of the team. We give him credit for that, and we give him like positive credit for being that type of person, but Caitlin and Angel want to go back and forth and do what they do. Now everybody's debating whether it's appropriate or not. Dude, these are high-level athletes, the highest level of what they do. They super competitive. They put in hours in the gym every day, just like the men do. Let them be cocky, man. Let them do what they do. It just bothers me that, making it about race and all this stuff, but I really think it's more about women versus men because, men do the shit, it's okay. Women do the shit, we debating about whether it's appropriate or when it's appropriate, or don't do it at the end of the game and beginning of the game and middle of the game. And that is one thing I will say. It's, the black and white thing is definitely there, but for me it's more about I kind of do think it was different the way Angel did it. I kind of had a problem with her the way she did it because it was at the end of the game when the game was over. She was basically rubbing it in after you already won. When you an athlete, when you in sports, that is kind of different than when you in the middle of the game and talking shit and you're like, oh, you can't guard me, or you trash, you this. I bet we win this game. It ain't over. You talking like that. That's normally more acceptable than after the game is over and basically your teammate carried you to a victory with the way her teammate was hooping in the second half, and even other teammate was hooping in the first half. Well, basically you had a better team. You was on the bench and foul trouble half the game. Your team carried you to a victory. You had some good stretches where you had a lot of rebounds and stuff, and now your team carried you to a victory, and now you want to talk shit? So, like, I kind of do have a problem from that regard. Obviously not the race part of it, but just like it's a difference from talking shit in the middle of the game or before the game than after you already won and it's safe to talk now. So now you got a lot to say. I didn't like that part of it. But other than that, man, just let women be cocky. Let women do what they do. The game was exciting. They elite level players. They're gonna be in the WNBA one day. I look forward to them keeping the rivalry going as long as they can. Women basketball is in a good spot right now because of them, and let's just appreciate that and stop talking about whether it's appropriate or not for who should do it and who shouldn't, because they have just a right to be cocky assholes on the court, just like Kobe was, just like Jordan was, just like LeBron is, just like Westbrook is, especially Draymond Green. All those guys have a right to do it. The women have a right to do it too. So let's just enjoy it and give them credit for all them buckets they be dropping.